how was your relationship with your father before him going away and then after?
Me and my dad, we had a very special relationship. I've always known I was his favorite. He always told me. And when he went to the US, when he left, the day he left for the US, my world fell apart. I did not know what to do. I did not know, because my dad would always, I was in boarding school, my dad would always write to me a letter every week. When he was in the US in the 80s, letters would take like 3 weeks between the USA and come to Kenya. And so by the time I reply him, so in school, I would have maybe 1 or 2 letters in the course of the 3 months semester that I was in school. It was a very difficult time for me. It took me over a year to settle. When he came back when I was just finishing my A-levels, and I guess I missed him, and I don't think there was any difference between the time that he left and the time that I didn't know that there was things that I could not sit on my dad because I was now a bigger girl. I would do that, and my mom would come, "Get off your dad, too big to sit on him." And that came with cultural implications as well. They don't tell you that in the culture. They just tell you you're too big to do it, or you're too young to do it. The way the African culture works. It's never explained. You're supposed to work it out. That's culturally, I'm not supposed to do that.
You're not supposed to go and like you said, sit on your dad.
Sit on your dad especially, and I think the implication was that you could be having your period.
Wow.
And you sit on your dad. And culturally, that is not acceptable. You know what I mean? But that is something that you just work out. No one ever told us that. I just sat on my dad. And my dad didn't push me back. And my mom is going, "Get off your dad. You're now too old to sit on him."
Hey guys, I know you're enjoying this video, but please take the time, hit the link in the description and sign up to Alois Rubasha's new screen. You can sign up either monthly or for the year to really invest in yourself, to really cultivate your mindset, cultivate the power of who you truly are. It is all about the knowledge and power that you have with it. And it is the application of the knowledge that is going to take you far in life. This is an investment that is infinite, that has infinite amount of supply, because coming to Alois Rubasha's teachings, experiencing the Word of God, and what is the Word of God? It's about empowering yourself. That is what we're putting here for you. We're cultivating a community of like-minded individuals, for people who want to grow, for people who want to continue to cultivate that mindset of, I can do anything I put my mind to. I can go out and work on my health, work on my happiness. Nothing outside of me is going to make me happy. I can work on my love and my beauty because I have everything. I am an amazing person. You are too. So hit the link in the description. It's going to take you to sign up for your U-Screen membership today. See, the reason why I asked that question, Auntie, is because, the father, and especially like the daughter, and it's like to have that father in the household is so important. And
absolutely,
that's the reason I asked you that relationship. I can imagine now for him to go, the importance of that, because I've also seen how, whether it's our mothers, our aunties, if they never had that love with their father, still today, a lot of people, if it's not been healed or it's not something that they think about, they're still running off programs of not having love from the father or not having that relationship. So that's why I wanted to just ask you about
absolutely that. I think a father's love for a daughter especially is very, very special. It sets the daughter up for the kind of man she's going to date. You know what I mean? If people who don't have relationship, or who have bad relationship, some people don't have relationship at all, so they have nothing to copy from, so they may be fine. But the ones who have bad relationship, and especially if there's a squabbles in the family between the mom and dad, sometimes that sets off daughters in a very different trajectory. And the kind of people that you date, sometimes they're below, because your view of a good man may be too low, in my opinion. And I've seen that happen to a lot of people. But on the reverse, when you have a dad like I did, your standards become too high, and sometimes you may end up not getting the kind of relationship you want, because you build your standards too high and no one measures up. to that.
Yeah, I think it's so powerful. And like even me, when it comes to a relationship, like when I met my girlfriend, that was one of the things I might not even say, but I look for, I see. And so if I see, wow, you have an amazing relationship with your father, there's love there, you have your validation from your father. So when you grow up, you don't need
one from me,
external validation from anyone else.
Or from you as a husband.
Exactly. You know, because I already not only have that love for my father, then I cultivate the love for myself.
If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to click here, and I'm sure you're going to love that one.